All right, guys, here is assignment 1. I apologize, I'm holding this and it's kind of a little bit shaky. But assignment 1 is Intro to Ecology. It's a little bit of a research project and poster project combined. You are gonna have an assigned partner and an assigned topic. No, don't try to switch your partner and your topic or your partner and your topic. I am going to leave the list with your sub, who should be Mr. Amon, and he can definitely help you with whatever it is that you need help with. But to understand this project, really, if you have been paying attention with both sets of notes, the project is starting after notes 1 and then continued after notes 2. We will have all of day 3 to work on it in class, and then it will be turned in beginning of the period on day 4, which will be Thursday. I will be back Wednesday the 3rd. So you guys will have opportunities to ask me questions if you aren't quite sure. But for this project, it's fairly self-explanatory. You're going to put your name of your biome that you are assigned, and then you're going to list 3 locations around the world. Try to make them fairly specific. So don't just say America and Europe. Give me maybe country names, or even make it more specific than that if you can. You're going to have abiotic and biotic factors. Again, the more specific you are, the more unique you are, the better your project will be and the better your grade will be. So we want to try to think outside the box and find some interesting facts and some really good research. 3 common producers, again, be very specific, that are only found in your ecosystem. So unique to your particular ecosystem. The factors that are there for the producer's habitat, and then how is the energy available and biomass, how does that compare to organisms and higher trophic levels? So this is something, again, if you just look at your notes to see what your notes say about all of those new vocabulary terms, that should help you out there. You're gonna list 2 primary, secondary, and tertiary consumers and determine whether or not they are herbivores, carnivores, or omnivores for each, for this little data table here. And then pick one of these consumers and then describe its niche. So you want to be very specific there. Again, it's probably a good idea to take a look at your notes so you understand what niche means, but you need to include when and where, and the mating rituals that happen for reproduction, any predator-prey relationships that they're involved in, symbiotic relationships that they're involved in, and then food sources, adaptations, all of that stuff that are unique to that particular person. Spicer. Good morning, Andrew. Andrew's delivering our newspaper, so we're going to pause our video for a second here.
Miss Spicer.
Hi, Andrew.
This newspaper's for you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Have a great spring break.
Thank you. You too. Are you going to go anywhere fun for spring break?
I'm going to Tash.
Ooh.
Lunch there.
Nice. Well, enjoy. Have a good break. If you guys don't know Andrew, you should get to know Andrew before he graduates. I don't know if he's graduating this year, but he's phenomenal, and he makes my day every Friday when he delivers the paper. Okay, back to the assignment at hand here. You're gonna do a little bit more research. Find an example of competition between organisms that are in your ecosystem. So we're starting big with a biome, and then we're gonna focus in on a particular ecosystem within the biome, and then focus in even more on particular organisms in the biome. So that's what we're doing here. We're showing big picture, and then we're also zooming into more focused areas in this ecology unit, because ecology really is all the little things, all the big things, and how do they interact with each other. So what's going to cause damage to this ecosystem, natural and human caused. So you have to be kind of careful here and make sure that your natural cause is not something that humans cause. Let's suggest that one of the aforementioned natural disasters occurs. What would succession look like? Primary and secondary succession, what would it look like? And then on another sheet of paper, you're gonna also do this stuff here too. So make sure, again, that it is very, very specific, unique, well-researched for your ecosystem. And you're gonna be listing all of these things and sketching them on your poster. So here's where the poster part kind of comes in handy here. I have some examples that Mrs. Lewis gave me. We do this in biology every year, and but it's usually broken into 3 different ones. So this one here is an example. They have the abiotic factors listed. They're very specific. When we're talking about temperatures, give us specific temperature ranges like 0 to 27 degrees Celsius or something like that. So you want to be very careful with that. With pressure, here's pressure. So they talked about how much pressure there would be under the water, because this is obviously a biome in the water. Different animals, different producers, levels of producers, where are they at on the trophic levels for energy. And then here we just keep going, and there's the biome name. We want to try to make it neat and colorful. I will leave colored pencils for Mr. Amon to put out. Everybody is allowed 2 pieces of computer paper, and if you want to tape them together, this one is taped together here. They took the paper and they put it landscape wise, and then drew everything, colored everything, and then taped it all together. If you are gonna tape, we'll tape on the back. I'm gonna leave a little bit of tape with Mr. Amon, but not a ton of tape. And then I'll give you guys another example. Good morning. We're gonna pause here, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, sorry guys, sorry. I'm not paying attention to how I'm holding the phone. Okay, so here's another one, another great example. They took their paper, this looks like this is probably other paper from home, yep. So if you have other poster paper that you wanna use from home, by all means, you're welcome to bring it. These do not have to be gigantic posters, but at least the size of 2 pieces of computer paper, printer paper. So another biome here, this is a great example of the food web, and this actually is, I would prefer to see this with the arrows, so I know, okay, well, this organism fed this organism, and this organism also fed this organism here. So really, really good details with the food web, but then also the ecosystem itself, the abiotic and the biotic factors. We have some good details in here, some specific numbers. So all of this stuff, humidity, all of this stuff is great to have on your posters, and I'm gonna leave these with Mr. Amon as well so he can show them to you, but I wanted to go over specific things with you. Again, food web is really nicely outlined and detailed here. Great specifics, color, the pictures are looking really great. Honestly, no poster paper will be given to you until Tuesday. And then from Tuesday on, then you can have it. It's great to just be able to have a rough draft first, so you know what you want to draw and where, which typically is best to do after you've done all your research, so you know what you're going to put and where, and then go from there. But like I said, I'll be back on Wednesday too, so if you just want to get all of your research done Monday and Tuesday, start doing an outline or a rough draft of your poster, and then maybe start drawing. Great. Wednesday, I'll be there and you'll be able to draw everything and ask questions. And then they'll be due Thursday to kind of finish up. But there you have it. And if you have questions, you can ask Mr. Amon. He knows about this project. He can definitely help you out and give you some ideas of, yes, that is meeting the requirements, or no, it's not. And again, just save your questions. I will be back on Wednesday. Have fun.